So Stefan, this year when you were at DOMOTEX in January and you were walking around, I know that you came to my mood spaces, and I'm really curious because I know you're a very honest person. So tell me what your impression was of it. What did you think of it in the midst of DOMOTEX? How did that feel for you to be there?
I mean, it's super creative. It's very, very nice to see how people sort of like work with carpets, the concept of carpets, because you had seen carpets that were more art pieces, and you saw carpets that were different. So you definitely it brought like imagination to something that maybe like be two-dimensional. All of a sudden, it filled the room. It was the centerpiece of the room. So really enjoyed that. There were, how many designers
6.
did we have?
Yeah, 5. Yeah,
And one with you.
Yeah,
well,
that's right. Yeah.
So what are you doing this year?
This year, I'm doing about 280 square meter food space. Yeah, quite big. And I'm really excited because we're working with the concept store by Möbelstaude, which is where we are now. And also Caporal Icons, who's supplying us with the paint. And it's really, I feel like this is really going to be special because there's so much space to be able to show creativity in motion. You know, there'll be workshops. We have a painter, her name is Lena Peterson, and she's an artist here in Hanover. And she'll be painting live a wall and bringing all the Caporal Icons colors that I've selected onto the wall into a beautiful mural. So people can see that in action. Also in the 6 different mood spaces, there'll be color and furniture and pattern and life and rugs. And I just want people to walk into the space and just feel instantly like there's some component of it that will attract them, that will resonate, and that will make them feel really good. I mean, it's all about, we've called it mood spaces because it's all about creating a mood. We want people to feel again. We want people to feel good in their interiors. So having these mood spaces for me is a wonderful challenge to create them.
So let's say I'm an architect.
Yeah.
How would I use that? How, if I would come to mood spaces, if I'm an architect, how would I use that?
I feel like you could go in there and you could just see the world of colors and how the patterns and the colors and the materials work together, and just a different impression. Because I think if you're an architect or you're a designer, you're always in your studio, you're always in your head, you're working with the materials that you're used to, you're working with the manufacturers you're used to, the rugs that you're used to. And when you're suddenly in a space like mood spaces, you're exposed to many different things that you might not even known about before or seen or touched. And to be able to be in that environment, I feel like you're getting out of your own head and you're experiencing the impressions and the creativity of other people. So in mood spaces, we'll also do workshops. I know you're going to be there doing a workshop. What will your workshop be about?
I think I'm going to be working on colors because I could have been working on happiness, which is one of my things, but it's difficult. But I'll work on colors.
How do you show happiness in a workshop, right?
Yeah, right. Let's have a laugh. Let's have a laugh. I will show how colors.
Good.
So I'm going to be. So I have like these 4 major trends, and they all have 8 colors in each trend. So I'm gonna have people interact with them and work with them. It's like, so one of them is green, like your blouse, and I'm gonna have people work with the greens. Does it work with the yellow? Does it not? What happens when you add a different kind of green to it?
Yeah, how does it go together?
And these are the colors that I say will be for 2025. So it's a little bit further ahead. So not really now, but then coming things. I'll do that.
That's nice. So people who are visiting the mood spaces can see you, and they can meet you and learn about your color inspirations. And you'll be using Caporal colors, so that's nice as well. On the walls, we have Caporal colors. I'm choosing so many different colors for the space. I want it to be a place where people walk in and they just feel like they connect to something. There'll be one color you'll definitely connect to. There, I promise you.
Oh, really? Which one?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't wait to see what you like the most.
But where else is coming to the workshop?
We have lecturers coming from Milan and from all over. Of course, you'll be there. I'll be doing several workshops about putting together mood boards, showing people how to use materials, mix and match things so they can create their own personal style. And then Agata.
You get to bring your mood board home with you.
Yeah, of course. Everyone can bring them home. We'll be sitting around a table. It'll be more informal because I know you're giving a lecture on the main stage, which is more formal. You know, you're on a stage.
People are sitting down taking notes.
Yeah, taking notes, paying very close attention. But in the mood spaces, it's just going to be much more creative, sitting around a table, talking, you know, and really building friendships and relationships while learning. So the mood spaces, we'll do the mood boards, you'll do the colors. Then Agata Dimish is coming up from Milan. She's going to teach people a bit about photography and styling, which a lot of people need to learn about if they have brands. And then Elisabetta from Italian Bark is also coming up. We'll be talking about trends. We have Lena Peterson, who's the artist, but she's also quite an inspirational woman. She's a motivational speaker. So she's going to talk about creative power and how to tap into your creative power, which really goes into the whole idea of decorating and finding your style. You know, if you really can tap into the person that you are and meant to be, you know, it's easier for you to put together a room. And then also Alexander Parr, he's a content creator. Yeah, he's so lovely. He's a content creator, as you know, in Germany, and he has a huge Instagram following, which is lovely. He's really in touch with the decor community. And then, of course, Marika, who is from Like Carpet, and she was exhibiting some carpets in my stand last year, or this year earlier. And she works with women in Nepal, and they're doing beautiful handwork. And she'll show some of those works at the fair, but also she'll be giving a little bit of a workshop talking about the artistry behind these things that are being made in Nepal and what's involved in the manufacturing there. So yeah, we're going to have quite a lively exhibition. And I'm looking forward to welcoming people to the space so they can see what I've done to put it together and bring it to life. Because as you know, in a trade show, you know, it's a blank canvas. So you're building literally from the ground up. So I'm really excited to see how it all comes together. So I'll see you there.
Yeah, see me. And see my colors for 2025.
Yes, absolutely.